This has been going on in the church for the last 50 years, but no one addressed it.
Who's actually doing his business as a Christian musician. So what they're doing is they want to be the Christian version of worldly musicians. The difference between them is in the lyrics. Is that what ministry is? Are we just, those of us ministers, are we just Christian versions of orators in the world? Of political speakers in the world? Is that what we are? Are we just demonstrating our gift or talent of oration? Is that what we are doing? If that's not what we're doing, why do we accept it of them? What they want to do is to be indisciplined, not working at all, and taking advantage of God's people and misleading them. And this has gone on for a long time. I said, for the last 50 years, I've done my study. I've done my research. For the last 50 years, these things have been in the house of God. But nobody addressed it. And you find these Christian musicians that are outside the house of God. They go up to the limelight like the world, and then they fade away. They go up and they fade away. They go up and they fade away. Why does it keep happening to them? And when they fade away, they fizzle out. They are not in the churches. You can't find them in the house of God. You don't know what they are doing. Because as the business died, it proved to have been a business. They were never in the house of God. Because they propelled themselves to become stars in the house of God. So since they are stars, they want to be addressed in a certain way. They can't humble themselves anymore in the house of God. And so when they don't know what to call themselves, they say, Minister John. So we have to introduce them as minister so-and-so. If that is the case, all of us are ministers. Don't we all have ministry of reconciliation? Every Christian can be addressed as minister. But because they can't find their place. They can't find their place because it's not there. It's not in the New Testament. And so if we're going to create such things in the house of God, modeled for worship to help lead in congregational worship, we must have them trained. We must have them disciplined. We must have them do things according to the word of God and not mislead God's people anymore.